From the time I was little, I always thought I wanted to do something in dentistry, and I just decided right out of high school that I wanted to go be a dental assistant, so I went to Chemeketa and got started. I worked here about 2.5 years. I actually moved into town, and I was looking for a job, and so I brought my resume around, and this was the best place. I love the people here. The doctors both make a great first impression, and it's true to their first impression. I love working for both Dr. Raleigh and Dr. Amanda. I think they're very personal. They give out their cell phone number. They really want their patients to know how much they care about them and that they're there any time of day. I look at it as they're friends with their patients, and that's how they treat them. They treat them with the utmost respect, but they want to know them really well, and so they're very personal with them. They get to know little things about them. They tell patients about themselves, their animals, their life, what they do. So it's a really close relationship, friendship. We do everything possible to make people comfortable here. I don't think everybody realizes that we have options as far as oral sedation, or we do nitrous. We do as much possible as to make them comfortable. I try really hard to always address the patient by their name. I talk about myself just a little bit so they get to know me a little bit. We try and make the room a little bit warmer if we can, like give them a blanket or something. But I like to keep the patient in somewhat of a conversation so that they can stay a little bit more relaxed. But if you are too focused on what you're doing and not about how they feel, then they aren't going to feel as comfortable. So I try and just keep them in a conversation as good as I can and get to know about them, try to remember what they've told me from other appointments. It is very fast-paced, which I love, which is why I love this office. But we're a team, and when we don't work as a team, we can't work well. So that's why we do work well as a team together. We look out for each other. Regardless of what we do during the day, we might be back helping somebody else in a completely different job description. So we do stuff all the time just to help each other out. And the entire staff is great about taking care of people on a personal level and helping people see that we care about them and we want them to feel good when they leave here and be happy. There's a lot of different fields where you can do things and it's more about yourself, but I feel like in dentistry it's never about yourself. You're really there, your day might be crazy, you might be doing all kinds of stuff, but you're there to make somebody else feel better. And anytime you can raise somebody's self-esteem by how they look and how they feel about themselves, to me that's the best thing to do. I can think of one specifically for me only because she gave me a hug when she left, and that was probably one of the first times. Not everybody thinks about that. You don't get as close to your patients. But she was leaving town and moving away, and so we were kind of sad to see her go, but she had a great experience, and she said she was so scared to come in here, and when she left, we changed her opinion of dentistry. She was not going to be scared the next time she went to dentist, and she intended to send people our way, and if she was back in town when she came to visit family, she'd come see us, so that made me feel really good.